Alright, hey guys, it's Comic Book Steve here again. Got some new stuff for you. Some new issues, some back issues. I got a big old stack of back issues. And yeah, so let's get started. Start off with the new releases, per usual. This was just like a free thing at the comic shop. A like newspaper style preview of Secret Wars. I thought that was kind of cool. And that's kind of one of those things that people just throw away and don't really care about. But I'm really into Secret Wars. I've been following Time Runs Out, as you know, the lead up to Secret Wars, and I thought that was interesting. And the first issue of Secret Wars I thought was really strong. I can see how people would be confused if they weren't following the Avengers books up until now. But as someone who has been following them, the payoff's pretty cool. So yeah, thought I'd hold on to that. Then we get Avengers number 44, the last issue of Jonathan Hickman's run for the proper Avengers. Iron Man and Cap disagreeing again. And then we get New Avengers 33. This is the last issue of New Avengers, which is I think I liked Avengers 44 better, but I don't really like the art in Avengers 44. 33 was pretty solid, but I thought the ending was kind of cliffhanger. It's kind of weird for like a last issue. Although, like I said, Hickman's run is all just one continuous story. So if you're reading all of it, you really get a lot out of it. And then we get a free preview. Thought that was kind of fun. And now we're into Secret Wars. So I got the regular. Move those out of the way. I got the regular edition, which I couldn't pass up. I thought the cover was really cool. I like how it was a cardstock cover with the characters being glossy and the background having like a matte finish, so the characters kind of stand out. And then we get, let me show that one. Yeah, okay. So that is the Scotty Young variant, and this is the Newberry Comics variant, which has Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales. I only got these two, I was going to get the Newberry one, because Newberry's a local shop around here, so I figured I might as well get that. I wasn't going to grab the Scotty Young one, because even though I love those, I'm kind of getting burned out on them. But the Newberry store, all the Newberry stores are doing like a buy $25 worth of stuff, get $10 off. So a friend and I went in on a purchase. He got a Masterworks that was cheap, and I picked those two up. So essentially, I paid $6 for both of these. So not too bad. The Scotty Young version has been my reader copy, since it's the copy I care the least about. And then this one's my favorite cover, the Black Spider-Man toy variant looking cover. If you look at it really quick, it actually looks like the toy, but it is not. I thought that was really awesome, and I was really glad to find it for cover price. It's not like, I think it's 1 in 10, maybe even less than that. Most of the stores I went to had it for cover price, and if they weren't, it was only $1 more, so it's probably the 1 in 10. I also grabbed the True Believers Infinity Gauntlet #1. I like Infinity Gauntlet. I have the original. Thought I'd grab this just because I like the Gauntlet. Although I will say that this is probably the worst one to get if you're picking up True Believer copies and you're expecting these to replace. If you don't have the original and you're picking these up and you're thinking like, oh, well, this is cool. I don't want to pay a lot for the original, so I want to have a copy, and I don't really care if it's a reprint. This is a reprint, and it's only half the issue, since the original Infinity Gauntlet one was like a double-sized issue, so that's kind of a bummer. Then we get Amazing Spider-Man 18. It was alright. For our last issue, very underwhelming. And Spider-Gwen #4, which is pretty awesome, as usual. Now we're going to get into the back issues. We'll start off with one I forgot to show off last week, which is the variant for House of M2. This is Carol Danvers' first appearance in the House of M universe, in which she is called Captain Marvel, although, like I said, she is not referenced. She's only called Carol Danvers in this issue, because she was only in like a few pages. It's not until issue 3 that someone actually says, or she's not referenced. It's not until number 3 that she's referenced as Captain Marvel. Let's put it that way. But she's technically called Captain Marvel she's known in this universe as Captain Marvel in this issue. There, I said it. Anyway, very cool issue to have. Glad to get it. Recommend it. Hero Bear and the Kid. I usually don't have indie books in my haul, but I really love I like bears. I think bears are awesome creatures, and I thought this rendition was really awesome. Love that character. I think I paid $1 for that in a dollar bin somewhere. This was also from a dollar bin. Marvel Now .1, all new Marvel Now .1, #1. I already had a copy, but I couldn't pass it up for $1. I don't think I'll get more, even if I see them for like 50 cents. I don't think I'll add any more to my collection. 2 is fine. If you don't know, this is an early appearance, the 3rd appearance of Kamala Khan, and her first appearance as Miss Marvel in her Miss Marvel costume. So, super under the radar book. Super under the radar book. Then I picked this up for about $3. The Avengers Invaders sketch variant. I only grabbed this because it has the Black Spider-Man costume on it. For some reason the color version, the regular edition, he's wearing the red and blue, and throughout the series he wears the red and blue costume. I assume that this sketch was done, like, I think this series took place in between Back in Black and the aftermath of Back in Black, where he's wearing the black costume, then he stops wearing the black costume again, so there's some confusion, I guess, on the artist on what costume he was supposed to wear. But in the actual series, he wears the red and blue. On this sketch cover, he wears the black costume. Long spiel. Such a small thing. Then I got Dark Avengers #10, which I only got that because of the black costume again. Even though it's Matt Gargan, I still love that costume. And Secret Avengers #34 with all the horror Avengers, I guess. You got Catwolf, Frankencastle, Undead Thor, and Vampire Wolverine. Pretty awesome. Love that cover. Art Adams. Shame he doesn't do the interiors, but the interior artist is pretty solid. So I think that was about $3. This was $1. The beginning of Jonathan Hickman's Avengers run. I always see this for $1. Always see this for $1, and I always pick it up, look at it, think, I should get it, and I put it back. I finally grabbed it because I'm so hyped up on Secret Wars that I wanted to grab his first Avengers book. And to coincide with that, Ultimate Comics Ultimates #1. This is Hickman's first Avengers period book, like Avengers book period. He did this prior to doing Avengers. He was on this for about 6 issues, and I think he got switched on to the main Marvel Universe Avengers. This is where he started all his writing with the Avengers, and then Mr. Fantastic and the Ultimate Universe. So it's a pretty cool book to have if you're into the Secret Wars and Hickman stuff. It's bagged as well. This one I was surprised to get for cheap. It was $5. It was ticketed as $5. They're having a 50% off sale, so it was $2.50. And it's the first Bucky as Cap. And if you've been following the Civil War news and stuff, it looks like there's some rumors that Bucky will get the shield and possibly take over as Cap at the end of Civil War. Speculation, but still a cool issue to have. Glad to add it back to the collection. This one's fun. Fantastic Four #15 from the 3rd series. This is the first appearance of Valeria Richards, who is a major key player in, or seems that way at least from the previews, in the Secret Wars storyline going on now. She was a main character in Secret Wars Free Comic Book Day issue, and she's going to be in the actual mainline series. Yeah, so that's cool now. Her storyline is kind of convoluted. Like in this issue, she is a teenager in an alternate reality, and then there's some convoluted mess to her actually being in Sue's womb at some point later on. But it's the same character. I don't know. read up on it on Wikipedia or something. It's really crazy. But this is her first appearance. It's also got a first appearance of a really awful Iron Man armor. The 90s. 1999. They wanted to squeeze one more crappy armor in there. And then we get New Avengers #1. I just wanted that for having Spider-Man officially join the team. I had it a long time ago, got rid of it during my comic book purge. It's cheap, wanted to grab it again in case it's something I want to have in my collection, and I don't want it to pay more than like $2 for it. So on the chance it goes up, I'd like to have it now, but not going to sell it if it goes up. This is, I think I got this for $2. This is Thor God of Thunder #19. First, Roz Solomon, who may be the new Thor. Looks like it, but who knows? Next issue that comes out on Wednesday, is going to tell us who the new Thor is. But I also got this because it's the first appearance of that Minotaur dude in the background, Dario Agger, who is a big part of the new Thor storyline, and I'm a big fan of that new book, so thought I'd grab his first appearance. Cool character, cool villain. This one is fun. They're all fun. This is Avengers number... Where's the number? I think it's number 30. Yeah, I think I'm covering the number with the sticker, but it's Avengers 30. So I got this. Not only is it a fun Hickman storyline, but in this issue, Cap and his team go 50 years into the future and run into a new Avengers group, which is an old Hawkeye and a female Thor. And this predates the new Thor #1. She looks slightly different from the Lady Thor running around now, and she's carrying Thor's axe, not his hammer. So it may or may not be her. The only way it would be confirmed as being her is if a writer like Hickman came out and said, oh yeah, that was intended to be her. But it's just a fun one to have. Let me crack it open and show you the panel I mean. Speculation. Where is it? There we go. She's right there. She doesn't have like the full face mask or the half mask that the Lady Thor currently has, and she's carrying the axe, not Mjolnir. But it's 50 years in the future, and it could be her. Don't know. Maybe Hickman will say if it is or not. I think this predates the new Thor by at least 3 or 4 months. At least. Yeah, speculation. This is the coming of the Avengers #1. This is just a recoloring of Avengers #1. Very cheap. Got it for $1. Fun to have. Like to see these old books recolored. Now we get into some more dollar bin stuff I got today. This is, I guess my shop got some new, a new collection, and the dollar bins were all restocked. This is Hulk 192. I just picked up some fun ones that stood out to me. Tried to restrain myself a little bit because I'm running out of long box space again. I'm gonna have to pick up a new short box. This is Hulk 186. Some guy called the Devastator. It looks like some eagle or something. Hulk 189, Mole Man. This one wasn't $1. This was about $2. Venom Finale #2. The Finale series is kind of rare. It was during that time where Marvel was going bankrupt, so their print runs were lower than normal. They had the full run of Finale. I probably should have picked up #3, but the only one I really wanted was #2 because it has the Venom and Spider-Man fighting on the cover. This one was $1. Spider-Girl 76, just got that for the black costume. Spider-Girl 83, again, just got that for the black costume. Ghost Rider 64, that was $1. Fun 80s, or Bronze Age book. This one was like $3, Amazing Spider-Man 221. Another $3 book, 237. This was maybe $1, maybe less, 247. And Amazing 243. That was $2, $2.50 maybe. This store was also doing a half off sale. Then I got Amazing Spider-Man 535, 536. So now I have all of that Civil War tie-in of his, and that one was $1. Spider-Man number 7, Ultimate Spider-Man number 7, or Spider-Man Unlimited number 7. Web Spinners number 10, these are all $1. Web Spinners number 11, really cool storyline. Web Spinners number 12. Then I also got this Avengers 183. This was about $2. I was trying to get an upgrade from the copy I have. I showed this off last week, or my other copy I showed off last week. It has a little tear down on the bottom. This is the first Carol Danvers officially joining the Avengers. This one looked nice in the plastic. I really should have taken it out because it's got some staining on the back behind here on the back cover. So I was really disappointed about that. So it's not really an upgrade. It depends what's worse, a stain or a fairly large stain or a tear. I don't know. Sucks either way. I'd like to get a very fine copy. Pick this up for $1. Cap, Iron Man beating the crap out of each other. This is Captain America Annual number 9. Captain America 257 versus the Hulk. Captain America 242 versus the Avengers. Then we got the Mighty Thor Godstorm number 2. Actually, was that number 2? Yes, this was number 2. They put the number to these ones on the back for some reason. But like I said in previous videos, I love Steve Rude. Awesome, awesome artist. And he did this series, and it's really cheap. I always see it in dollar bins. Then I got Cap 192 for, I think it was $2. This is the first appearance of Carla Sofrin, I believe is her name. And she later on becomes Moonstone, which you might remember from Thunderbolts and then Dark Avengers and all that fun stuff. And then I got Fantastic Four 319, that was $1. Dr. Doom versus the Beyonder. The story's called, like the title of the story is called Secret Wars 3. It also stars Molecule Man, so I thought this was kind of fun considering all the Secret Wars stuff going on now. And one of my last books, this was in the dollar bin, Marvel 2-in-1 63. So I got this. I have another one coming in the mail with a purchase from my comic shop that I got recently. I picked it up again. This is the first appearance of the Beyonders, who are main protagonists in this whole Incursion Secret Wars thing. I don't know if it's intentional. It's these Beyonders that are the ones that are in the new Secret Wars stuff, or if it's just Hickman wanted to use the name and these guys are just not part of that whole thing and just happen to have the same name. I honestly don't know. They look a little different, and the one big difference is that they seem really underpowered in this book. Let me crack that open. They look like some green kind of noseless aliens in the Time Runs Out Secret Wars stuff. In here they are green spacemen, like weird crap all over their faces, and they have noses. So I don't know if it's intended that the Beyonders in Secret Wars and Time Runs Out are related to these, or Hickman just wanted to use the name, and these guys are only in one issue in the 80s, so he's like, fuck it. I'm not going to worry about contradicting an old story that no one reads. But I picked it up anyway, just in case. And last but not least, so it's my birthday tomorrow, and my lovely wife picked up a old Spider-Man book for me. I'm very happy about. Amazing Spider-Man number 21. This is now my oldest Spider-Man book. I think this was about 90, and I'm really excited to have it. It's not like super perfect. It's held together really well. The spine looks pretty great, other than like a tear over there. One of the staples looks a little rusted, not too bad, but it's all pretty solid. Feels really good. I like it. Great birthday present. Dare I say, the best birthday present. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Again, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for everyone for watching, commenting. I like talking to you guys. The community is awesome. Comic books, pretty awesome. Go see Avengers if you haven't seen Avengers. It's really, really friggin' awesome. Can't wait for Ant-Man to come out. And yeah, I will talk to you all later.